People. People. It's free, man. Harbor Freight is free. This is a quick update. Right about now, we're in the middle of November. Who knows when you'll be watching this video. Harbor Freight is free wherever you live. Now, these are legit pieces of paper. This is not photocopied, which I'm sure you could get away with. On the bottom, you can't see the date, so 11/27. But I'm just going to give you a quick sense. Now, it's usually the same thing, so it's kind of annoying. And I guess Harbor Freight would kind of lose merchandise, but they're kind of doing the same thing. You know, you have your tape. Let me get a good angle here. You have your tape. You have your screwdrivers. You have your screwdrivers. You got your meter. You got your flashlight. You got your free cable ties. That's always a nice one. You got your measuring tape again. You got your flashlight LED. You got the head one. That's always good to have. A tarp. I have 3 tarps already. You never know. You know, I'm going to use them. You never know when you want to remove dirt or leaves or debris. You lay the tarp out, maybe over the lawn or the cement, and you put your stuff in the tarp. That might come later. There might be a video well down the road of me using that, because like I said, there's a future video coming. This is great. I mean, I could get this at any time, but I put it in date order. You can't see. Well, 12. I put them in date order. This way I don't lose out. So the first one is 11/27, and then we keep going, and this says 12/27. So I have a month to get it. That's great. Another meter, another screwdriver set, measuring screwdriver, scissors always come in handy. This light is not bad. You know, you could get like 30 of these over the course of 2 years. Probably put them on a piece of cardboard, tape them, double stick tape them, turn them all on somehow, and you could walk around with this this headlight thing, because the top right here, with fresh batteries, are bright. Another meter, another screwdriver set, another flashlight. Oh, this one's good. My buddy JK18 I think has these already. These are nice. For what it's worth, it's always great to have these things in the tool thing. Another head thing, light. Another tarp, so that'd be 3. That's 4. It's 5. 6 tarps one day I'll own. 2 of these things I'll own. I already have 1 of these, so 3, 4, 5 of these. I'm not even going to tell you how many of these I have. Batteries are great. And what's also great is these things come with batteries, and so does these things, and so does, let me see, do I have another one, flashlight? Another tarp, 7 tarps, 8 tarps I'll eventually own. This guy again, Well, anyway, that's what you get. So this is another flashlight. This is another head thing. This is another bristle thing. Another tarp, another head thing, another bristle thing. I mean, you can see the back. I get these in the mail. They're obviously different sizes. You probably could photocopy these. Lay them all out on a photocopy machine, and you probably could, hand them. I don't think they care. But they do. You walk into one Harbor Freight wearing your clothes, and you go in. You really can't go more than once a day. And I could see them turning around and being, hey, no, sir, weren't you here an hour ago? And you don't want that. And if it's your only Harbor Freight within like a 25-mile radius, you don't really want to burn that bridge and then be kicked out. But I'm just saying, I'm going to show you something in a second. But look at this. From November 27th to March 12th. It can't even focus. Till March 12th, I could go to Harbor Freight once a day and get these items. And like I said, stay tuned for future videos. There'll be a Harbor Freight video. How do I word this without giving it away? There'll be a closer Harbor Freight, so to speak. And I will touch upon that when that time comes. So that's it. So, I got a couple of them laying around. You know, these things, one is obviously you can see one is very glossy on the top. One is rubbery. I kind of like the rubbery one. The rubbery one is very, you know, you could hang them, obviously. I have them set so you could just turn them on like that. I mean, they're bright. Then you hit it again and it's a 3. They're quick. It's always nice to have next to your nightstand. I have this fancy one. This is not a Harbor Freight. This is a Surefire LED, one LED. For all you hunting special ops / you could figure it out yourself, people out there. This is called an L4 Digital Luminax. I don't know if they make this anymore, but when they did make this, it was about $150. Yes, it comes with 3 volts, batteries. Well, let me see. I'll show you. Kind of like a 2-part video. And what makes it so great is that it's such a reputable company, you know, for law enforcement and CIA and FBI. It's everything you can't really get. It's like greasy. The threads are greased because it keeps it keeps them. It keeps the metal lubricated. It's just you're not finding this at a home center. You know, this is your legit $100-something. This is stuff they put on guns and crossbows. I mean, you don't have to get the Surefire batteries, but they were cheaper at my local gun store. But they're 3 volts. They get about $26 for 25 of them, plus tax. So maybe about $30 or $28. Excuse me. And I keep these by the bed. These are your like straight up blinding middle of the night. Who's there? Obviously, let's all hope no one. But 1 second, let's start the threads. But it's just so. We'll fix that thread later. But it's just so. Let me see if I can shut the light. Well, right over there, it's dark. These are like, these are bright. And this is just an iPod, and obviously when the batteries go down, they dim. So anyway, that's it. So I got to put these outside, Like I said, these things are fine. There's one here, there's one over there. But they come in different. I mean, you could go to the store and try to wait and try to get the same mount. This is obviously rubbery. This is great. This is glossy. It feels, plasticky. This is still plastic, but I know it just feels better. And they all work. And like you said, you could pop out the batteries probably with these screws. I don't believe they pop out any other way. Who knows what kind of screws they Phillips, but who knows what kind of batteries are in there. But that's it. I mean, people, stop. Open up the flyers in your driveway. Go online on Harbor Freight and fill out something. You'll get these things if you really care. I'm going to show you how much I have. So, stand by. Okay. Harbor Freight shit. Here it comes. This is like funny because it's like behind the scenes. Because when you watch this video, sorry, one hand, you're going to see like every little thing. So, I take a bike video, there's the bike. I take Harbor Freight stuff, here's the Harbor Freight stuff. Here's the Harbor Freight stool. Here's the bike battery, doing good. Turn the light on, ping, and it still works. A little bit cold outside. But, it's like behind the scenes, like every little video you watch is kind of, it's cold. Every little video you watch, free, is kind of like all coming into one. It's like, I don't know, like realism, it's a real video. You know, my bike is real, the battery's real. It's like behind the scenes. All the tools are real. But now I'm just doing a little Harbor Freight follow-up. So this is the glossy one that was in the basement. This was the rubber one that was in the basement. And this is one that was also I bought. You know, they got a little fancy. You know, I don't know if you could tell. The colors are all different. This one actually, they spent the minute cent and put the actual HarborFreight.com, you know, on this one. And this button rubber has the the circle, half circle with the line in it. This one is just a rubber piece. This one has the circle, you know, with the line in it. This line goes up and down. This line is crooked. I'm sure the rubber piece you could twist. Yeah. Okay, everybody, let's move this bike here. Oh, it's freezing. It's freezing. I can't wait to show you this video, and there's gonna be like 2 feet of snow one day. Watch. It's coming, people. Boston's getting it. We're getting it. So this is a little heavy. I don't want to ruin the car. This is nice. This is free Harbor Freight, man. This is it. This is, let me see. I don't want to. This is it. This is obviously, I have a video a couple months ago, I think 8-9 months ago, just showing it. I packed it all nice. I mean, all these videos, these LEDs, AAA's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LEDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 screwdrivers. This is the random one. You know, one versus the random one. This is something I bought. You know, you watch my previous video. This is in a previous video. Now they shot out some yarn or some rope. There's 2 of those in there. I'll take the flashlights out because I have it kind of set. This is just an update stating that Harbor Freight is real when it comes to free shit. Free shit. I mean, how many scissors do I need? You know? Hey, one day maybe I'll go to a swap meet, you know, and sell it, you know? All this free stuff for $1. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's got to be $35 in here, you know? So anyway, so I just put it back nice. You know, my plan is in the future, another free one that was in the basement for a couple months, is to, actually what I really want to do is, depending on my current future situation, I'm not going to leave it in a box. I'd like to set up either a garage or a workstation and put like pegboard and get the metal pegs and make it like a store, in a sense where maybe it's not visible, you know, from the street, but for argument's sake, you know, let's just say we get it like a 4x4 pegboard right here. You put the stuff on there, and then you could just, you know, line them all up, and you could be like, oh, I have 15 testers. You know, maybe that one day I'll, you know, pop it out and use it. But yeah, here's the yarn. It's not yarn. I don't know why I call it yarn. Poly rope, hole master. It's always good to have that. Like I said, there's batteries in here. You know, it's cold, so maybe the batteries are kind of going to get screwed over the winter. But it works. They're all batteries. I think it's 3. I don't know if it says easy push. Beat it pop. Insert 3 AAA's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 AAA batteries if I ever needed them for whatever reason. I don't have much of these. They don't come around that often. I don't throw them out, obviously, when I get the tickets, but I only have 3 of these. So we don't need them. Like I said, I have enough light downstairs where I live, but you know, it's always good to have. These will come in handy down the road. All will. And I just have a box here. This is just a random box. This thing is friggin' heavy. The box, Harbor Freight box, sits right there, out of the way. But that's it, everybody. That's a quick update of the Harbor Freight stuff. What the hell is this? This is new. This is weird. It's like, I gotta double check that. What's this residue on my gas tank? It's like white residue. I did re-glue this. Is this the cold? Put my hand over it. Maybe it's just the residue from the... Huh. I'll clean that up. Anyway, this is the bike, winterized. Watch my previous videos. There's the battery that's being stored. That's it. That's it for outside stuff. Everything gets winterized. All the lights come out. Everything just sits there. Don't touch anything when it's cold, man. Shit gets brittle. Shit breaks. Shit freezes eventually. I'm sure this stuff all freezes in here. So anyway, hit like, hit subscribe, stay tuned for some random videos throughout the winter. I try to make some videos once or twice a month. Just, but other than that, inside look on Harbor Freight is really real with the free stuff. Get down there, get the thing, have them scan it, put it away, and who cares if you have 100 of them? Maybe your friend doesn't get a chance to go to Harbor Freight. Maybe your buddy lives in a state where there's no Harbor Freight and you send them one. I don't know, maybe one day, you open up, you move into a different area and you can't get this stuff now because Harbor Freight is, an hour away. Get it while you can. Harbor Freight for me, technically, going there, picking something off the shelf and coming back 15-20 minutes, no lines. It's just a couple towns ahead. And that's it. You go out, you get gas, you're going out anyway. So anyway, thank you. Hit like, hit subscribe. Continue watching my YouTube channel. Some stuff is funny. Some stuff is real. Enjoy the winter. Later.